Hey y'all, it's your girl Miss Queet, and I'm coming to you all with another I guess this is another Bible talk series. Y'all, I was like I said, this kind of stuff be on my mind all the time, and I'm not in my usual setting, so I'm trying not to be too loud, cause folks be, first of all, folks actually be minding their own business. I'm just put it like that. Folks be minding their own business, but then a lot of times folks be nosy too and be in hustling. But maybe the message might be for them. But anyway, hey, shout out to my Christian girlies. Now, I'm not including myself in there. I'm just saying shout out to y'all because I was actually thinking about y'all while I'm making this video. Because, I hear girls all the time say, "Oh, I can't wait for my, hold on, they be like, "Oh, I can't wait for my Boaz, my kingdom spouse." And then, and I was like, your Boaz. And I'm just like, did y'all actually read the Book of Ruth? And, what interpretation did you get from that? And then I want to know who said that Boaz chose Ruth like out of love. So for you to say that'll be a love situation for you to finally get your Boaz, and it's like so I once again, and I skimmed through Ruth today. I skimmed through the Book of Ruth because I've read it several times, but I was just like, let me refresh my memory. Now Booth Naomi, which is the mother-in-law, she started out, her husband, he done end up passing. And then she had two daughter-in-laws, Ruth and other girl, I forgot her name. I don't know. Yeah, I think they said it now. But, both their husbands, 10 years later, end up dying. I don't know. Can you say dying on YouTube? There's so many. Oh, her skirt cute. Is that a dress? I love Prince and Patters. Her dress cute. But anyway, so yeah, Ruth's husband died, and then 10 years later, Naomi husband died, the mother-in-law. Then 10 years later, you got Ruth and her sister-in-law. Both their husbands, they, unfortunately, went on to be with the Lord. And so, fast forward, Ruth like, hey, y'all stay behind. Y'all gon' go back to y'all mamas. Because she was finna move on. She done heard and found out that the Lord back up in Bethlehem providing food again because they was in a famine. So she telling Ruth and them, y'all go back to y'all mama. I'm finna go back to Bethlehem and get up on some of this food where God finally like saying, I'm ready to feed y'all again. So anyway, fast forward, Ruth like, nah, I'm gonna stay with you, Shoot. And I would too, cause how you gonna sell that? You gonna go back to Bethlehem when it's getting good and then tell me to go back home to my mama? But that's neither here nor there. Now y'all know the other sister-in-law, she went back to her mama. I don't, too late now, cause I don't know what happened to him. But hopefully, she made it back. But Ruth, her and Naomi, they done left Moab and they going back to Bethlehem. And then, yeah, I think that's what it said in the Bible, Bethlehem. So anyway, fast forward. Ruth like, okay, I'm finna go over here to these fields, right? Because when they get back, everybody like, ooh, Naomi, what's up, girl? And she like, nah, don't even call me Naomi no more. My name Mara, because she was like, I'm bitter. The Lord been bitter to me, the Almighty. It say you gotta capitalize, the Almighty been just, I guess, giving her hell. So she was like, don't even call me Naomi no more. Call me Mara. And then what happened? So like, anyway, cause for the rest of the Book of Ruth, they still call her Naomi. And so Naomi, Ruth told Naomi, she was like, I'm finna go over here and I'm finna work in these fields right quick. I'm gonna go behind everybody else and pick up whatever grain I see and or whatnot, and hopefully somebody will take some pleasure up on me and like what they see and won't harm me. So, okay, they do that. Whoop de whoop. Now, I hope y'all following the story because, like I said, anyway, just roll with me. Roll with it. So then, Ruth come back in the evening like, okay, Naomi, I got the grain and stuff, you know. So Naomi say, give me the scoop. You know, who was it? She was like, the nigga named Boaz. And she was like, oh, that's our cousin. That's our cousin. I'm gonna make sure you get a home or whatnot. So let me put you on. Cause when she was in the field, Boaz had asked one of their people, he was like, hey, who shawty is over there? And they was like, oh, that's Ruth. Ruth came with Naomi, you know, cause you know her people gone. So he was like, tell her, you know, come with the women that work for me. Come be with the women that work for me. And then you stay low and you keep your grain. You work behind everybody else going to the good side of the fields. Get you something good. And then in the end, you know, if you want to take a drink, because the dude said Ruth had been working all day and she only stopped for a little bit to take a break. So he was like, you know, shawty working. So then he was like, okay, well, tell Ruth, you know, whenever she want to take a break, go get a drink, because they got some, you know, water over here. The water boys, they keep the water stocked. And then tell her to come get some bread, because he got some vinegar, and she can dip her bread in the vinegar. Now, y'all, I don't know what kind of combination that is. I'm gonna have to look it up. Maybe the vinegar was like some oil or something, like them herbs. What's that place? I love that place. Is it Maggiano's, where you get the little the your bread and you dip it in that oil, like olive oil and stuff. Cause I don't know, just think about regular vinegar. Anyway, bring it back. Dang, okay. So yeah, so fast forward now. Naomi, like, hey, we finna plot on this nigga boy. Well, she ain't say it like that, but to me, it's like you basically telling her what to do. You plotting on it. She was like, look, this what you gonna do. You gonna go wash your ass, and you gonna put on your best clothes, get a good dress. Can y'all hear me? Yeah, wash your ass, get on a good dress, put on some perfume. And then she said, oh, trigger warning, y'all. I be randomly cussing sometimes. Like, if you don't like it, this ain't the channel for you. But she was like, go put on your good clothes and put on some perfume. And what you gonna do is, you gonna wait till he done ate and drank. And then, you gonna wait till he eat and drink. And when he lit and feeling good, then what you gonna do is, you gonna go lay at his feet. And he gonna tell you what to do after that. And I'm thinking, dang, what kind of thing Boaz got going on? Well, you know, she said he gonna tell you what to do after that. But I ain't want to take it that far. So anyway, Ruth, she did what Naomi told her to do. She waited till Boaz was lit. He was eating and drinking. For the Bible said full of spirits, so he was lit. And then Ruth uncovered his feet and laid down. I'm like, ugh. Like, I was just thinking about, like, did his feet stink? And she uncovered his feet. But anyway, she followed her instructions. And then Boaz woke up and he was like, who that is? And she was like, oh, it's me. I'm your servant Ruth. I'm here. I'm laying at your feet. Now throw me some cover because it's cold. And so he was like, I ain't shot it, but you got to be up out of here by morning, because can't nobody know that no woman been up in here. And then, because she was like, you our cousin. So, something, y'all, whoop de whoop, basically, you know, basically, you know, you can buy my husband, my deceased, my widowed, whatever land. We got the, you know, Naomi trying to sell this land. We trying to come up on, you know, me at home. So like, whoop whoop. The next day, Naomi said, girl, what happened? You know? And Naomi, Ruth was like, I did what you told me to do. And she was like, okay, girl, well, you got to wait. Because he a man. He going to do what he say he going to do. So, next thing you know, fast forward, Boaz. Because Boaz, this is the part I forgot. Boaz had told Ruth, he was like, it's somebody else that's closer related to y'all that got more pull that you might be able to just be with him and, you know, get this money and get this land. And that's why she was like, told her to wait. Now fast forward, Boaz, he's sitting outside the gate. He see the cousin, the relative, whatever. It said relative. I'm just saying cousin, so y'all roll with me. She like, hey cuz, look, it's this land. Naomi, you know, the Moabite, she done came up, she trying to sell her this land. Cuz like, okay, cool, I got you. You know, they finna swap sandals or whatnot, cause it said in the Bible, if you swap sandals, that means, you know, that's the completion of your deal. But then he was like, but look, you finna get this 2-for-1 special. If you get the land, you gotta get Ruth. You gotta take Ruth with she come with the package. It's a package deal. Man was like, hold up. Nah, cause you gonna mess up my estate. That's what it said. It said you gonna mess up my estate if I get with Ruth. So you just take her. So I'm thinking to myself, now all these women be talking, I want my Boaz. I want my Boaz. And Boaz passing her ass around. He trying to get off to another person. You know. So anyway, he was like, okay, I'll take the deal. I'll do that. Because it said in order to keep the land in their name, you know, you got to take Ruth. Fast forward. He was like, okay, Ruth, I see you ain't go for no younger man, whether rich or poor. And so, you know, you solid with me. I'm going to take care of you, I guess. I guess. Because, come to find out, if you read, like, the Jewish Bible, Boaz died on the wedding night. So it's like, and then Ruth was conceived with child. So I'm thinking, damn, Ruth done put it on this man so hard, he done died on the wedding night. She done gave him a heart attack or something. And so it's oh, my bad. Yo. I hope your Boaz, to my Christian girlies out there, I hope your Boaz don't die on y'all wedding night. I hope you don't put that thing on him so bad to where he just croak over. And then you end up stuck with this child that you got to raise. I think the child was Jesse. Was it who was Jesus' grandfather? Was it Jesse? Jesse James? Cause Joseph was the stepdaddy. Yes. I don't know. I'm gonna have to read it again. Cause one of them, Ruth, I think Ruth was Jesus' grandmama or something. But Jesse come to play in there somewhere. And yeah. In these 13 minutes and 27 seconds, I done told the story of Ruth from my interpretation of what I read in the Bible. So to my to my Christian girlies out there, my ones looking for they romance. Cause I want to know. This is a question for y'all, and y'all let me know in the comments. Who romanticized they love story? You know, to say this was love and this was all this, when basically it was like I got to make moves when I can type situation, plot, and you know, it was a service to each other. They end up being of service for each other until he died on the wedding night. Oh, now, y'all, I ain't laughing at Boaz because, you know, I can't do nothing about a guy rest his soul. You know, it's been, how many years? How many thousands upon thousands of years? But y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. The story of Ruth. Gotta love it. I'm gonna go back and check it out. Cause it was some other parts that kind of got to me. Cause it was like, you know, I was thinking culturally, what y'all be doing? Because in the beginning, and maybe Naomi was trying to be funny, but she was like, you know, would y'all wait till I find another husband and possibly have more sons and wait for them to grow up? And I'm thinking, ugh. Like, no. No, why? No. I try to find another husband before I be waiting for you to find a husband. Then you want to have sons, and so you ain't telling me I gotta watch this little boy grow up. If that ain't grooming, nasty. But like I said, maybe it was just for like a parable's sake, or just to try to prove a point. But in the end, it all worked out. We got people. Everything happened for a reason. Some of y'all done came together, and y'all done met y'all man. For the guys, y'all done met y'all girl, and y'all in y'all bliss, living happily ever after. Y'all prophetic, what y'all be calling? Prophetic marriages and stuff. Congratulations. I'm happy for you. I am. I really am. I'm happy for you. It's just be, I don't know. Y'all I be on one. I be thinking about some stuff. But anyway, I'm finna get down to business. Love y'all. Holla at you later.